Right now in Detroit, there is a unique way that you can learn about Black history, all thanks to a Black woman who has made history of her own.
Ruth Carter is a two-time Oscar winner for the costumes she created for various films, including the whole Black Panther series. And April Morton has the story of where you can see her work and learn about her impact on Black history.
She's a two-time Oscar award-winning costume designer, and now those designs by Ruth Carter are on display at the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History.
So they're going to see about 60-plus costumes that Ruth Carter designed from movies from the 80s up until today. So I think the most recent one is Coming to America, which was released in 2021.
That's the newest Coming to America movie, where the costumes are rooted in Afrofuturism, which inspired the name of the exhibition.
The exhibition is Afrofuturism in costume design. And so what that means is basically Ruth looked at Black life and reimagined that into the future, and that's really all Afrofuturism is. Yes. And so one of the best examples of that is when you're looking at the Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever costumes.
These are the costumes Carter won Academy Awards for, making history by becoming the first Black woman to win multiple Oscars in any category, and the first costume designer to win for the first film as well as its sequel. Even pieces of this history is on display at the exhibition.
And so we are featuring her Oscar dress from 1 year, from the first year, and then the 3D printed necklace that she designed from the second year. It's a really beautiful necklace that's encrusted with like diamonds and things around the outside, and it was 3D printed, so it's really cool.
That same cool 3D design was used to make certain pieces the Queen wore in the Black Panther movies.
The hat on the top is an Ishikola South African marriage hat. And so one of the things that Ruth Carter did differently in this movie was she had the hat 3D printed. So instead of it being woven the way it would traditionally, it's a 3D printed hat. And so that made it lighter for the actor to wear. The same thing with the collar is also 3D printed. So it's just an easier, more functional object to wear.
Other movie designs that are featured includes The Butler, Selma, Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, and Malcolm X.
Ruth Carter talks about how she basically told the story of Malcolm X's life through the costumes. And so what we feature are some zoot suits that are shown in Malcolm X's younger years. It's like a teen, early adult. And they're very lively, colorful, very large, if you're familiar with the zoot suit. And so as Malcolm X matures, the costumes then get more demure. Ruth describes it as a movie going from kind of in color to black and white.
Costumes in movies really help with telling the story, and walking through this exhibition makes you feel a part of it all.
It's pretty extraordinary. The Ruth Carter Afrofuturism in costume design is at the Wright Museum through March 31st.